Okay everyone, so in this video I am playing Derelict in 2024 and I'll be showing you how you can get yourself the Basil. I don't know how to pronounce that, unfortunately. But to get it is really simple. All you need to do is go to the place that you need to go, which is either the feeding grounds or Hallow's Ark. Yeah, Hallow's Ark or the feeding grounds. I mostly recommend you to go to the feeding grounds because it's a really big place and you won't encounter that much opponents. So let's go to the feeding grounds to find some basil that you can gather up if you want, if you're going to need it. So you'll be able to find the basil down here somewhere, okay? So I'd recommend you to follow the road because you don't want to die from fall damage because that is actually possible in this game. I've died a couple of times from fall damage and it's really not that fun because there's a cooldown time before you can respawn again, and I don't like waiting, especially not in games. But right over here in this big field, you'll be able to find some brown mushrooms and other stuff, but those are not what I'm mostly interested in. I am mostly interested in the basil, which you would most likely have a higher chance of being able to encounter with in this big field right over here. So just go to the big fields on this side and you should be able to find some basils that you can work with and gather or forage. So down here you can see already that there's already a couple of things laying on the ground, such as this wheat here, but we're not going to gather that one. We're going to try to find ourselves the basil that you most likely came here to watch. Here's some cabbage, and I'm not really much interested in that. The basil is the most important thing. So let's see if I can actually find myself. Oh, they added... Okay, so this is no longer a safe place anymore. They added enemies in this game. So you now have a chance of encountering enemies. But I'm most likely interested in basil though. Is there no basil anywhere around here? Basil normally spawns here somewhere. I mean, if you're lucky, that is. That's why there it is. There's the basil I was looking for. As you can see here, this is the basil. You can go ahead and interact with it or forage it, and there you have it. You should gather basil. So if you're not able to interact with the basil, there's only one reason why you can't interact with it and it is because of your skills. You need to have a level 4 foraging skill to be able to interact or forage a basil. So before you start gathering basil, make sure that your foraging skill is level 4. So yes, that is pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions about basils, go ahead and ask me. Any question is available. You might be curious, what do I use basil for, right? Those might be one of your questions. But basil is most likely used to cook food that will help you throughout your adventures. But yeah, that's pretty much it, literally. So yeah, that's it. If you have any question, like I said, go ahead and ask. But that's literally it. Thanks for watching, and of course, goodbye.